every topic, if I may say, or every section after introduction to e-commerce, I will allow I will allow the audience to raise a maximum of 3 questions. If perhaps one wants clarity over what is happening on that particular section. However, most questions will be answered in the Q&A section. You can write them in your comments. I will note them in your comments as we go along with the presentation. Yes, please. And if you have any questions during the presentations after Logisa is done on each particular section, you just raise your hands and I'll note you. I will only take maximum of 3 questions in considerate of time. And I hope that it's clear to everyone. Was that clear? Signal, guys. I want signal that I've made myself clear.
Yes, you clear. Yes, you clear. Sorry, I didn't raise my hand there. I'm trying to get into the day's other schedule. So I didn't raise my hand there. Yes, you are very clear. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So I'll stop sharing my screen, and then what happens is that I will hand over to Lungisa Sobua. Once again, welcome to each and everyone who just joined us to our e-commerce website builder webinar. And so I'm very excited on what is going to be happening here today. Leadership, I'll hand over to you to take us through today.
All right, thank you so much, leadership. That was quite an introduction. I think you've brought almost everyone here up to speed, and just I would like to greet everyone and welcome you guys and thank you for your time. Thank you for making time for this meeting. I'm sure you are going to walk out of here a different person. I can promise you that. You'll walk out of here with knowledge that you can apply in your business or in your side hustle venture. The truth is, in South Africa, in this day and age, you need something that is more than your salary. You need an extra income. If you own a business, you can't just go and set up. It's quite expensive to pay for rent. So the easiest way to set up your business right now is the online space. And the majority of South Africans are online. So this is a growing market that we need to tap into. Hence, we started these things. We want to get a lot more people to start their own online businesses or in the form of e-commerce. So I'll just be taking you through the history of e-commerce before I move on. I think Utando has done a bit of an introduction of myself. I don't want to waste time on that, guys. I want to go straight to the practical aspect. Then after I've completed my presentation, there'll be one presentation I'm going to put forward. I'll just be introducing e-commerce and its components. Then afterwards, we will do the practical. So I just want to put you up to speed. In the practical, I have not planned anything. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the floor to you guys. You're going to give me ideas of what kind of store you would like for me to create. So I'm going to create this store in front of you. I've not pre-rehearsed it. So everything you are going to be telling me, I will apply it and we will see the outcome once the store is completed. So it's an improv type of situation, but I think it's going to be useful for the benefit of this course. So without wasting any more time, I'll just share my screen and share my slides with you. Navigating the digital storefront, that is my presentation. You will tell me if you are able to see If you're able to see my slides, you will inform me, guys, because I don't want to.
Yes,
I don't want to
able
lose
to
you.
see it, yes, from my side.
Okay. Okay. I do hope it's the same for everyone. Okay, this is just the cover of this. I don't want to waste any more time. So let's go to the definition of e-commerce. E-commerce or electronic commerce refers to the buying and selling of goods and services or the transmitted funds or data over an electronic network, primarily over the internet. It encompasses a wide range of business models, from retail and dropshipping to digital marketing. To simplify this explanation, if you know email stands for electronic mail. And if you are from a different era, you would know that before email, there was mail, regular mail, where there were bicycles that were delivering letters to your letter boxes. And then when email came, now letters could be delivered electronically. Basically, e-commerce is the same thing. You used to trade at a spaza shop. That was your only option. When the internet was introduced, now you could take your storefront. The storefront that would normally be just physical could now be online. That is the simplest definition I can give you of what e-commerce is. E-commerce, email. E-commerce, email. I want you to picture it like that. So let's look at the history of selling online. So in the early 1990s, the internet started emerging, leading to the first online transaction and the birth of companies like eBay and Amazon. That was in the 90s. The internet started being popular in the 90s. And in the 2000s, there was a rapid growth and subsequent correction. But e-commerce continues to gain traction with improved infrastructure. Then in the 2010s, there was a rise of smartphones and social media integrates e-commerce into daily life, making shopping accessible to everyone. I think in the 2010s, everyone might agree that we were aware of e-commerce websites. My first interaction with an e-commerce site was an e-commerce site called Sahara. That e-commerce site was a predecessor to Takealot. I think it was later absorbed into Takealot. Then in the 2020s, I think this is where we are in the 2020s, an AI revolution, customer experience, supply chain, and marketing, driving the hyper personalization of efficiency. So yeah, notable industry players in South Africa, we have Amazon and we have Takealot. We have a lot more, but for the purpose of this, let's just focus on those two because they are the biggest. Let's look at the AI evolution or revolution in e-commerce. These days, you get a personalized experience. For example, when you get into Takealot, sometimes they take you through what you wanted to search for without you knowing how it got there. So that is AI for you. It studies your patterns, it studies your preferences, and it packages and it puts in front of you what it assumes that you would like to see. Optimize operations from inventory management to fraud detection. AI streamlines processes, reducing cost and improving efficiency. AI-powered chatbots, AI-powered chatbots provide instant support. So now we have chatbots that can solve your inquiries as a customer. These chatbots are using AI. They can solve your problems without interacting with a human. So that is how AI has advanced. So predictive analytics, AI forecast, market trends, and consumer behavior enable business to make data-driven decisions. So I'm going to stop it there with my presentation because I don't want to go to a lot of unnecessary information. So this is where we at the moment in terms of types of platforms that you can create your e-commerce store. You have SaaS platforms, cloud-based subscription model, e.g. you have what we call Shopify. I'm sure most of you are familiar with Shopify. Then the thing about Shopify is easy to set up and less technical. So it's easier for you to set up the Shopify. Then SaaS stands for software as a service. Then you have an open source, a self-hosted, customized code, Magento e-commerce, require technical skill but offers maximum flexibility. So for this session, we are going to be looking at WooMass, which is under WordPress. So you are going to see this later on. And then marketplaces where you can sell your stuff. We have third-party platforms where you can list your products. We have Amazon, we have Etsy, and there is lower setup barriers there, but less brand control. So yeah, I think we have our own marketplace, but it's still in the early stages of development. That is going to be another announcement on our end. So yeah, I will end my presentation there. And then before I even start, I would like to hand over to you, my leader, so that you can lead the conversation. I want us to have a conversation before I can even go to the technical stuff. I want people to talk about at least 3 people to talk about their businesses and what they would like to see, like in terms of the online migration of their businesses. And even if it's not a business, just a wish to have an online presence or an online business in the future, or working for an online business, then we can come back to the main show where we will be making things to happen. Yeah, I'll just hand over to you, my leader, then we'll come back.
Thank you, leadership. I think you have set the tone now, and I think everyone who joined us now understand a bit of brief background of what e-commerce is and its history and who these role players are. And I think maybe if anyone didn't have an idea what e-commerce was, I think the examples of which you have given us here, the likes of Amazon, of which, and Takealot, which we know, and we are the consumers on those stores, and being able now to understand that context is very important for the audience, and thank you for that. I'm going to open up the platform again for everyone to just mention what just Lisa just said. What is the interest in business? What would they like to see? What maybe might draw them into e-commerce? What businesses are you currently running? And what vision do you have? And just I'd say under just a minute or two, and then you can just explain yourselves, and then we're going to go back into the content, like he said. About the real deal. Okay, I'm going to open up the platform. You can just introduce yourself, your name, and maybe where you are calling us from, or where you are joining us from, and what your business or what your interest, so that enable for Logisa just to understand the crowd's feeling around e-commerce. I think you can just raise up your hand, or raise up your hand. I'll just note you. Are you guys there with us? Are you still with us? Am I audible? Leadership, am I audible?
Yeah, you're still audible, my leader, but
Okay.
I see. Okay, here's a hand.
Yes, Sabelo, Hamilton, you may go ahead, please.
Yes, thank you, my leader. So I'm interested in this e-commerce webinar uh, because I think maybe by the end of the webinar, a lot of things will be made clear to me so that I know exactly which platforms I must use. Must I create my own? Must I join third-party e-commerce websites that are there? Because I kind of make quite a number of products. I am into laser engraving services, so I engrave on anything. For those that would like to gift, like personalized gifts, I do engraving services, and then I also do T-shirts, and then I also do graphic designing. So there are times where I design even like logos or labels or fashion trends that I would like maybe to upload and sell, because some of these things I can't do all by myself, but I can make an extra income by selling some of those designs on an online website, and then also I can sell some of the things that I actually make on the website. So an e-commerce platform store will be great, but since I do quite a number of products, I need just to streamline to know at least if which one must I follow, or which platform must I join. Thank you. That's all for now.
Thank you, Sabelo. Thank you very much. On with what you just given us. That's a lot, sir. That's a lot you are doing, and I think you are in the right platform here today. And I think it's exactly what Longisa will be addressing us later on the day. I was excited too when I visited the e-commerce store for myself, which is I've done. I've started myself, and I think with the range of products of which you have, with the diversity of products which you have, will fit well into what Longisa will be presenting here today on how you can catalog yourself. And I think that's very powerful. Thank you for sharing. I'm looking forward to more engagement in the future. Anyone else, please? Zimkita, you can go ahead and unmute yourself. Zimkita, are you there? Zimkita, are you there? Okay, I think maybe Zimkita is just trying to work on our audio. Just gonna assume. I'm gonna go ahead and give the opportunity to the next hand, which is Siabonga. Siabonga, you can unmute yourself and go ahead.
Oh, greetings to everyone. Actually, it's Bongani. Not Siyabonga, sorry.
Okay, Bungani, no problem. Go ahead. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so for now, yeah, I was interested in this because I'm doing some side hustles. So I'm selling noodles, I'm selling acha, I'm selling some snacks, some biscuits. Also, I bake, and I wanted to start doing the white products where I buy products like soap, toothpaste, yeah, and then I personalize them. I put my own brand, So when I saw this, I said, no, this is the right opportunity actually for me, because I didn't know actually where to start, how to start it, how am I going to get customers, how am I going to promote it. Yeah, it's all.
Wow, thank you, Bongani, for that. Wow, I know I remember we met you in Johannesburg, and you
Yeah.
are very enthusiastic. You know, the questions you are always raising, you know, the engagement which you always had with us, you know, showed me that you really are putting up effort. You know, you really always want to have interest. And now that you mentioned, I think we didn't have much conversation about what you are doing, but as obviously which we are on other platforms, we'll share more information and hopefully engage going forward. I think you are in the right place, Bongani, once again. I think from the digital marketing of which we introduced you in the beginning to this one, I will take it as if you are moving into the next step or the next phase into your business now. And I like that you're a side hustle and then all of these products of which you are selling. Great thing is, I think I want to mention, I want to highlight, well done to you to enable to make your products personalized. You know, branding is very important. And I think you're going to learn more about that here. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Zimkita, can still come back to you if you are still able to audio. Yes.
Okay, hello everyone. Can
Hello,
everyone hear
Zimkita.
me? Sorry guys, my phone is something else, but then yeah, my name is Zimkita. I'm from Cape Town in Langa. So I do have a job, but I have a side hustle as well. Hence, I'm interested in this webinar. So my side hustle, I'm in beauty. I'm a nail tech. So I just recently joined to sell the other products that's called TC, that's Table Charm products. So I'm still trying to settle in there. So I do have ideas of what I can do in business, but then I think is like applying these ideas.
Yes.
I'm struggling, yes. So
Yes.
by being here, I think I'm gonna get maybe lots of views on how to advertise your business or how to do your business online.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's me.
Zimkita. Thank you, Zimkita, for that. I understand
Thank
certainly.
you.
You know, like I said, everyone here most basically would resonate with what you said. Side hustle. People are working side hustle, and we understand how our economy has turned out lately. And I think you know, these platforms will allow us um, to be economically active in South Africa, you know, and so I think that is very important. Yes, you will get some of that. I'm sure Lungisa will be addressing your questions or your interest maybe. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
What I'm going to do is that I'm going to allow until we on 20 to 11, or is that okay, my leader? Until 20 to 11 to open up this platform, we just consider it of time, or just quarter to, like allow 10 minutes for everyone to just come on the platform. Am I allowed?
No. Seeing that people like people are just tapped in right now, I think let's not ruin the momentum. I think we can move forward now with the presentation. I don't know if we can take one more person and then we can
Yes.
get started.
Okay, thank you for that. Please, anyone who can grab this opportunity. Is there anyone who would like to grab this opportunity and just briefly introduce themselves and what do they do or interest in this webinar? Okay. I think, my leader, maybe other people will certainly dive in later on as we go on, and maybe some of the questions will be answered, or maybe they might have some questions at the later on. I'm handing it back to you, please. Leadership, you are muted. You're not audible. You are muted.
Okay, sorry about that. Let me just explain. There are two platforms, major platforms here in South Africa for creating your own online store. The first one, I think the most dominant would be Shopify, and then we have WordPress Woomers. So Woomers is what I'm going to suggest to you, is what I'm going to demonstrate to you, how you can create your own website using Woomers. It's simple. The reason why I want to take you to Woomers, it's simple and it's customizable. And what I would also like to do, I want to show you that AI has made creating your own store very easy these days. So I'm going to be doing that demonstration. So with Shopify, I think they have a trial period. I'm not sure if it's 3 months or a week, where you pay $1 a month. Thereafter, you pay $29. If you take $29, you convert it into South African rands, you can get over 500 and something rands a month that you need to pay. So that means when you are on Shopify, you must make sure that you do make money. So with Woomers, it's different, because with Woomers, you need a hosting service. So that hosting service, you'd be paying for that hosting service, but you don't pay for WordPress, you don't pay for Woomers. So that's the difference.
My apologies, leader, to cut you off there. Are you sharing your screen, or is it just?
No, I'm just
Okay.
I'm just talking. I will share my screen shortly. So you need a hosting service. So now I'm going to show you a hosting service that also has AI integrated. I'm not sure if we will have time. I will begin by creating an e-commerce store. Then thereafter, I will create a regular website to show you that it's not necessarily about an e-commerce store, because some of you do not necessarily need an e-commerce store. You just need a website that will display your services and what you do and where people can make online bookings. I will do that as well, because seeing that we will have time. So without wasting any more time, guys, let me share my screen. We will go to the hosting platform, look at the plans. I will show you the plan that I recommend the most if you want to use AI. Okay, then I will proceed by creating that website. I will ask Usabelo to help me with creating that website, because like I said, I did not want to rehearse this. I did not want to prepare before I come into this, so that you guys can see how easy it is. So this is hosting. This is the hosting platform. Hostinger.com is a hosting platform. So what you need to do once you've entered Hostinger, you just scroll down here, and you'll see there are different plans here. The first plan is $299 per month. $299 per month. The second plan, I think I need to take out my calculator as well, so that we can see in real time what that means in rands. The second plan is $3.79 per month. and the third plan is $799. So let's see the features of each plan. So the first plan, you can create up to 25 websites. You have 25 gig of storage. Then you have one free domain. I think most of you would know what a domain is. And there's also email marketing. And you can create your own website here if you already have a website. You can build your website with AI in minutes. So that's the first plan. Let me choose this plan and see how it will pan out. Yeah. $299 is 58 Rand, 8 cent in South African rands. I'm just waiting for it to load so that you can see the best plan for yourself. I started with the first plan. I'm going to do the first and second plan. I'm not going to do the third plan. That one is for big enterprises. It's quite expensive. Then here is, if you pay for 48 months in advance, they will charge you $143 $143 53 cents. Let's see how much is 143 US dollars 58 cents. In rands is 2,548 rands in rands. That's the hosting plan. If you choose an option for 48 months, but let's say now you want to pay it 1 month at a time, it will be quite expensive. Now you see yourself paying $11.99 per month, which is way expensive. In total, you pay $16.98. So it's better to start from a 1 year plan to a 4 year plan. Let's see how much you will be charged for 1 year. For 1 year, you'll be charged $47.88. So in total, you'll pay for 1 year, you'll pay 849.92 rands for this plan. So I will leave it there. I won't go into the payment situation. That's for you if you decide to take up this plan. So for me, I would, especially if you are a person that is considering to work with businesses, I would advise you to take this plan. This plan, you receive 5 mailboxes, you receive 50 gigabytes of space. There's daily, you can actually create your own AI online store here. That's the plan I would recommend. So yeah, that's hosting for you guys. My leader, before I get into the website creation side of things, can I please open the floor to people to ask questions about hosting? Because hosting is important as well. I'm not going to explain about domains today. I think that's a topic for another day. Domains are very simple. So I'll just open it to the floor. If you have any questions about hosting and WordPress and stuff, I'll just open the floor for that. Then we can proceed with the live demonstration.
Thank you, leadership, for that presentation. Anyone questions regarding what Lungisa just presented? Also, I want to remind you, you can write your questions on the comment box, and then I will read them out, and then are able to read it out to Lungisa and you'll be able to answer. Anyone, please, if you have questions, please, you can just raise your hand and unmute yourself. Bongani, please go ahead. Bongani, are you there?
No, sorry, it's a mistake, man. It's a mistake.
Okay. I think my leader, Sabelo, you have something to say?
Yeah, just to confirm that. So when I'm going to join this hosting, I must bring my own domain to this hosting aside. That's my question.
Okay. You can open the mic, we can just converse, because I also do want to work with you. We are going to create a website that is centered to what you are doing. They give you one free domain. Remember, there's one free domain they are going to provide you with. Then for the rest, you can buy your own domains. You can buy your own domains. I think GoDaddy is the cheapest from what I've observed, but they do give you one domain per plan.
Okay.
Okay. If that is all, guys, I think I'm going to work with Sabelo, and we are going to create a website for his business, and we are going to do a live demo. And yeah, we did not rehearse this before the session. It's going to be spontaneous. I do hope you guys will be taking something from this. Are you ready, Sabelo, for us to move?
Yes. If you will be guiding me, yes.
Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Okay. Let me go to my account. I already have a plan, and it's the $379 a month plan. So here is my dashboard. I have my domain portfolio. I have just one domain. This is what I got from them. So let's go to website list, and I'll just click here. What kind of website would you like to? Would you like an e-commerce store or a regular website?
I would say a regular website.
Okay, a regular website. Okay, let's do that. Then for the e-commerce store, I will ask to work with Ubonga. Let's begin with a regular website. The e-commerce store we can do later on. What's the name of your brand?
It's called Stanford Artworks.
Stanford Art Works.
Yes.
So what do you do there?
I do laser engraving, graphic design.
Okay.
Um, t-shirt printing.
Don't need to worry about spelling. It will autocorrect itself. What did I miss?
T-shirt printing.
T-shirt
Or
printing.
You have it. You have it there.
Okay. What are your colors? What are your company colors?
It's orange and black.
Who's the founder? Okay. Just give us your name.
Sabelo.
Okay. Your email address.
Sabelo Hamilton
Yes.
at gmail.com.
Okay. Cell phone number.
079
079
153
153. Yeah.
5478.
5478. Okay. Let's not overcomplicate it. We can edit later on. Let's just generate the website. Okay, here is your website. Are you fine with the colors, or can we select a different color palette on my right?
Yes. What else is there?
There is this white, blue, and black. Then there is. Can you see on my left where I'm?
Yes, I
it's
can
over.
see. I
Yes.
can see.
Mm.
Just use your discretion, since we are just on a learning process. Just select another
Okay.
color that you just see fit there.
No, I will go with the one you've chosen, and I will click continue. Click continue. Then we can edit here. This is where the magic happens. We can change everything. We can change even your slogan here. We have an
You can
option
even
to
put
change.
can you even put like what do you call your logo there?
Yes, you can put your logo here.
Mm-hmm.
You can put your logo here.
Okay.
You just need to edit header, and you go to logo and you upload it from your computer. Let me show you an example.
Okay.
I'll just look for images on my computer that I can find, and okay, let's go to downloads. Let me keep scrolling. I'll just find any image. This is just for demonstration. We can remove it anytime. Then I'll just select it. It will sit here as your logo. Can you see?
Yeah, I see.
Then we can keep scrolling here. You can change a lot of things, you can change a lot of things. You can change a lot of things, but I think the images are aligning with what you put forward. But you can change all these images. You can change the wording. This is just the home page. Let's go to services. Services, laser engraving, graphic, and t-shirt printing. Can you see?
Mhm. Yes.
Yes. So yeah. Then right at the bottom are your contact details. People can
Yes.
contact you. Then if your email, this will obviously go to my email, but if this is your account, it will link to your email, to your own email address.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, that's that. I don't think we need to do any more modifications, but it's just to show you. But in future, let's say in future you want to create a store. Let's say you want to create a store, you can just add a store.
Or you can edit or the
You can
I
add the
see.
store, and these are just for display. You can remove these products and add your own. And just
I
say
see.
edit section and start adding your products. So you can double it as a website and an e-commerce store. I think that's it for the website creation. And let me just show you guys. Let me show you all the. I think we are going to speak about domains when we are serious about these websites. Right now, we are just doing this for educational purposes. This is the actual website. We can connect it to a domain if the domain is there. But let me go live. Let me just go live. We will use what is available here. So what I can do here, I can just copy this, and yeah, let's preview the website. Let's preview it for mobile, how it will look on a phone. Okay, done. So to see how it will look on a phone, you just need to scan that QR code. You just need to scan that QR code. But yeah, I think I've done quite a job in showing you this. So yeah. Before we go to Bongani to create his store, I will just stop presenting first, and I'll just open the floor for questions, guys. Any questions?
Thank you, leadership. Wow. I think we must be impressed about that. Seeing a live, web creation of Sabelo store, and it seems like everything just fitted well. Sabelo there. How you are feeling? Everything just seemed like it was just packaged, and then he said that this was not rehearsed, and it looked like it was. How you are feeling about that?
Very true. Yeah, true. It was quite interesting, and he actually answered those questions that I had at the beginning. So now I see that inside of the website, then you can actually create a store which will be actually perfect for me, for the products that I do and the graphic design that I do. So yeah, it will actually be perfect. And then on the store, does it allow to connect like the payment system, people wanting to pay via the website, and is it safe? How safe is it?
Yeah, you can integrate what is this right now it's still Stripe, and what is this payment gateway that was started by Elon Musk? PayPal. You can integrate
Okay.
Stripe and PayPal. Yeah, but we'll go to another store, which is interesting, guys. I also want to encourage you to create a PayPal account and a PayFast account. I want you to create those 2 accounts if you are going to have an online store. You just need to have those accounts. Guys, I'll be open for questions before I proceed with another store.
Thank you, leadership. I think they have noted you, guys. Please, open.
So there are no questions.
And Banaba, they are getting filled, as you go along.
Okay.
Okay, please proceed.
Can we?
I'm also going to remind them that the chat box is still open. Maybe if people are uncomfortable on unmuting themselves.
Unmuting themselves. Can I also have Nansika? Bongani come on so that we can show people we did not rehearse here. Bongani, can we create your store? I got a lot from what you said when you were presenting yourself about wanting to white label certain products. And I think we can create your own online store and how you envision it. It doesn't necessarily have to be the products you are selling. It can be something you would like to sell in the future. You can give your business a name and just how you imagining it panning out when it's online. Let's go, Bongani.
Okay, we can start.
Okay. Let me just share my screen once more. Okay. I do hope you can see it. Let me go to my account as well. And I'll go to websites. So for you, it's going to be an e-commerce store. It's not a regular website. So I need people to pay attention here. It's not too complicated, but it's different from what I did. So here, I'm going to select WordPress. WordPress, by the way, guys, WordPress, it's an open source website creation platform. So that means you can use WordPress to create your own websites without too many hassles. You don't need to know to code, but that's another topic for another day. And after I've selected WordPress, I just select next. Then here it gives me an option, Bongani. It asks me here, do I want to create on my website with AI or do I want to create with pre-built themes? So I'm going to select create a website with AI. This is what I'm going to go with for the purpose of this. But if you wanted another option, you could also choose pre-built themes, which can be a preference for other people. But for the purpose of this exercise, I'm going to choose this. So here, I want you to pay attention here. If you do not have a domain, you don't put anything here. You just use a temporary domain. Click on use temporary domain. And then we are installing WordPress right now. We are installing WordPress on our hosting. Just wait for a few moments. Then we will start working, me and Bongani. So in the meantime, Bongani, can I ask what is the name of your business?
It's Makosi Ziningi.
Makosi.
Makosi Ziningi.
Makosi Ziningi. Is it Makosi Ziningi just? Is it Makosi Ziningi store or just Makosi Ziningi?
Yeah, it's my brand name.
Okay. So what is it? Are you selling clothing items, or is it a shop, or
Actually, I want to do cosmetics and cleaning
okay,
products.
cosmetics and cleaning products? Okay. Makosi Ziningi, cosmetics and cleaning products. Okay. Then what are your brand colors?
Ooh,
Yeah. KFC
um,
is red and white.
let me see, black and white.
Black and white. Okay. You will correct me if I'm butchering the name. Do you have a H there?
No, yeah, it's fine.
Makosi Ziningi. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's the brand name. Then the type of website we are going to select is an online store. That is very important as well. Then the country we are going to select is obviously South Africa. That is important as well because it also sets the currency to rands. Let me check. Oh, did I say Eastern Cape? No. Let me start over. Okay, let me start over. Oh no, it's fine even if I say Eastern Cape. Okay. I'm going to command it to create an online store for Makosi Ziningi. A beauty, ne? Or a cosmetics, cosmetics, cosmetics,
And cleaning
and
product. Cleaning product.
Cleaning products.
cleaning products store. So we'll say based in Soweto. In Soweto. Gauteng. The founder is okay. I'll just say Bongani. The surname I won't include it. We can include it later on. Is Bongani, and what else can we say about the store? So what products are you imagining, like initially, what products would you like to sell initially?
In your text, my leader, I noted you didn't mention the founder. The founder is Bongani.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
The founder is Bongani. Okay. Brand colors. Brand colors, Bongani. Is it black?
Black. You said black and white.
Okay. Email. Your email.
CB.
Mm.
M. You start M.
Oh, CB.
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 9871.
9871. Yeah.
Mail.com.
It's gmail.com. Can I have your phone numbers?
069
069. Yeah.
206
206
6689.
689 069 206,689. Is that correct?
Kagomunyu 6 with triple
Oh,
6.
666. All right. Okay, we can end it there for now. But is there anything else I'm missing here? We're not sure of the products. We'll just go with whatever is going to be generated, and let's create.
I hope everyone is taking note about what is happening here. Lungisa is cooking, so I'm just hoping that everyone is on toes and have their notepads alongside them.
Here's the outcome. They are so cheap. The products are so cheap. You can get them.
I am buying into this store already.
They're not cheap, they're affordable.
No, I'm just saying it's not too expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's edit. Let's edit. If you want to edit, you just press edit, but the interface is going to be different because now we are using WordPress as opposed to let me give it a rating. Okay, let me give it a rating. Let me give it an 8. Okay, and submit. So now we've landed on WordPress. So this is where you can edit your store. You can just click on whatever you need to edit, and yeah, you can do your magic. Select a page. So anything here, you can change the pictures, but let's leave it there for now. Let's leave it there. Let's go to what I think is the most important part, especially if you are going to be selling. So yeah, just need to go to the actual WordPress interface. Or let's go to hosting. Okay, here we are. Now we are on the WordPress dashboard, guys. So if you want to add products, you just come to products here. Then you add new products. Let me just give you a glimpse of.
Sorry, leadership. I am your screen just freezed. I don't know. This is from my end. Is it for everyone as well? Ongana, are you able to still follow?
Oh yeah, it's probably everyone.
Yeah.
Let me stop presentation. I just landed on the WordPress interface of the store. Can you see now? Can you all see now?
Yes.
Yes.
So this is the interface I receive when I click on the WordPress. So let me just click on hosting. Let me go to onboarding. Then let me just, okay, when you are here, you just go to products. There's a plugin for products. You just click on add new products. You can add brand and categories, but if you want to add a new product, just click on add new. So here you type the name of the product. You give a short description of the product here. Then if you want AI to create the description for yourself, you will come here and select a brand voice that you would like. If you like it to be neutral, it's going to give you neutral. If you want it to be trustworthy, friendly, or witty, It's dependent on you. Then here, you can upload images of the product straight from your PC. Hey guys, unfortunately for these things, you just need to use your PC. Yeah, that is how you upload your products. And then here you can set your price. Let's say your price was 699, ne? But now, okay, let's say 699. They are saying no decimals. Now you are giving them a sale. They are selling it for 499. So that's another marketing tactic they use here. When you get into someone's store, you'll see, okay, there's a discount, so I can buy. So Slack, those are your labelings and barcodes that you find on the products. You can put them as well. You can put another paragraph here, but it's not necessarily, but just for the sake of your product to be found online, I advise you to put as much description as possible about your product, what it does and stuff like that, so that it can capture your end user at the end of the day. So let's start with product. Now let's go to settings. Let's go to WooMass. Then let's go to settings. Then I'll just show you how do you add your payment gateway. Okay, is this WooMass settings? Okay, no, let me go to WooMass, then let me go to settings. Then I'm on WooMass now. The WooMass is the plugin for the online store. Now, here is the important thing, guys. Here you have different things that are here. You have products, you have shipping, you have payments. So for your payments, you need to come here and click here. Then here you'll be given options. You have PayFast, which is the biggest payment gateway in South Africa. Then you have PayPal. You have two options. You have then if you want to take offline payments like cash on delivery, there is that option as well. You know, there is that option as well. It's either a direct bank transfer or cash on delivery. You can also select that option as well. But I would not advise it. People don't pay. But you do have options. You do have options, guys. So what I would advise is for you to create a PayFast account right now. If you do have a registered business, they take registered businesses. Your business, you need to have your business, your proof of bank account for your business, your proof of bank account for yourself, your proof of address for your business and for yourself. I think you can get that from your local councillor. I'm going to end the session there, guys. I think I've shared a lot in one day, and I understand some of you are probably like, no ways. So I'm going to stop my presentation there for today. And I think next time when we meet, we could explore something else, like how do you actually prepare yourself, like in terms of regulations, in terms of payment gateway. But we'll just end it there for today, and I will open the floor. I will open questions to the floor. My leader can take over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that. And I think, first of all, let me say thank you for a wonderful presentation. Thank you for a wonderful live demonstration. You know, usually sometimes we get a lot of we are too contextualized on our theory of what is happening or what this new thing is. You know, most potentially with AI. Now you're talking with AI and e-commerce. Those concepts could be really pretty much new to the society. And I think now having you break them down like that and especially live, and it gives us a big idea of what this is and what it's capable of doing, what are the plans, and how we can go forward with it. Thank you for that. I think I'm going to allow that platform again. I think we have come to that part where it's Q&A. And then we can answer, and then give Lungisa to answer those questions. I'm going to open the floor. Please, you can raise your hand and unmute yourself. Go ahead, Sabelo, and then I'll
Yes.
give it to Bongani.
Yes, thank you. First of all, I would just like to say thank you to Lungisa for such a good presentation, and it was very smooth from beginning to end, and you really explained well. So I just have a question for someone who has been using this platform like you for quite some time. Can you explain, if you know, what are some of the disadvantages that can come up with using hosting? Are there like sometimes, your website, are they like where there's a time where the website can crash or there are glitches, and how do you fix them? Are there, and also the second question is, if I start with the first package, since I'm a small business of 399, then when it comes to a time that I need more storage and I need to upgrade to the second one, is there a seamless integration, or I have to start again the subscription and start again to build the new website, or they can just upgrade me from the lower one to the upper one?
Unmute your leadership, unmute.
Hey, I'm just talking here. Yeah, thank you for those questions. They are very important. Let me start with number one. So I haven't had problems with this, because when you are doing that setup, I think they would have charged if I were to show you. You need to select the closest server, but unfortunately they don't have servers here in South Africa. So the closest server I selected was in Switzerland, which is in Europe. So I selected that server, and there are websites that are currently running on that server. Remember, this package you can create up to 25 websites with different domains. So I have a few websites that are already there, and they've been functioning correctly. I haven't experienced any crash. So I think a crash would come from a lot of traffic. And by a lot of traffic, I mean you would need to have a traffic that resembles a traffic from Takealot, which is not to undermine people's businesses. But we are not there yet. I don't think it will crash if you are a startup. Everything like is in place. It doesn't have so many challenges. There are other platforms here in South Africa like AfriHost. Those platforms, they make it easy for us, but they don't have AI, and they are not so advanced as hosting as yet, but they are there. If you are thinking that, okay, man, I want a local server, but they do have 24/7 support where you can communicate if you are experiencing troubles, and they are quite responsive. On number two, what was the question again? I forgot it.
Okay, the second question was on the upgrade. If I take the first one and then later on I want to to upgrade to the mid one, the other one where I get 50 gig of storage, is there a seamless upgrade, or I have to start again creating the websites from there?
Yeah, there's a seamless upgrade. There's a seamless upgrade. You just upgrade your site. It's that simple. You just go back to the home screen. It will say, okay, you already have an account. It will just upgrade your site that way.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Bongani, you can go ahead with your question.
I think my questions were answered already, but yeah, I will ask anyway. I wanted to ask in terms of like deliveries, if I have the e-commerce business, so how do my products get delivered to people? Do I look for a company that will do a delivery for me, or does this konje yini sithini, Hestanga, does it provide one? And then second question, what are the shortcomings of the e-commerce business that we must look out for? And then yeah.
Oh, thank you, Bongani, for that question. So in terms of deliveries, Bongani, you do your own deliveries. So what I would advise is that when you are pricing, you include your delivery costs there as well. So you decide if you are going to use PEP, or you are going to decide if you are going to use a courier guy, like a door-to-door delivery services like courier guy. So the prices will vary based on the type of service that is on offer. But what I would advise is that you do your own delivery, and you use PEP initially. Then once you see, okay, there's growth, you can then there are options. There are delivery companies that are available out there, but you need to pay for those services from those delivery companies. But yeah, in terms of challenges, yeah, this business mostly relies on the internet, and it also relies on electricity. If we don't have internet, if we don't have electricity, there is no business, you know. And you also need to have an online presence as well. You need to be pushing this brand with digital marketing. It can either be organic, if you do have a big following, or you can pay for that traffic. So I think those are some of the disadvantages. You need to push this brand. You need to consistently push it. I think the easiest platform to grow these days, it's TikTok, but you need to be strategic on the content you are pushing there, because you don't want to go into people's faces and say, guys, I'm selling, buy my stuff. No, you need to be strategic. People, even before they buy your product, they buy you first. If they like you, they will buy from you. But the disadvantage in that, once they stop liking you, they stop buying. Look at what is happening with the influencers right now. Abozile. People are canceling them. They've canceled their accounts. So your likability, it has conditions, you know. That's why I prefer paid advertising, where you can run ads. When you are running ads, no one can tell you, hi, this one is coming from that one. They can't link it unless you are always appearing on those ads. You can actually change how you deliver the ads. You can get someone else to speak on your behalf. And the good thing about also doing paid ads is that you find customers with intent to buy, you know. I'm not sure if I've explained this correctly.
Yes. So can I ask again? So
Yes.
how do we protect ourselves, let me say, from maybe nothing being hacked or something like that, your business being hacked, e-commerce? So how do we protect ourselves from that?
Oh yeah. I think the hosting a platform, you are protected if you are using that platform, as opposed to when you are running your own website on your own platforms. The hosting a platform and WordPress, they do have guarantees like to protect you. The payment gateway, PayFast is very secured, especially if you are going to be using PayFast. If you are going to be doing cash on delivery, they can't hack you for that. Cash on delivery, you receive cash, you put it in your pocket. If bakubamba inkunzi, it's outside the internet. So yeah, I'm not sure. Did I answer that correctly?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Bongani, for that question. We have another question from is it Putani? Is it Beauty?
Purity.
Yes, yes. You know, should I say Mrs. Smith? Please unmute yourself, please.
Sorry, I just pressed camera. I want to. Okay, sorry, I just pressed camera. Okay. Okay, I just want to. Can anyone hear me? Can you
Yes,
hear?
we can hear you. You are audible.
Okay, I just want to greet everybody. It's been a long time since we spoke, and I don't have any question. I just want to say thank you so much, guys. I want to appreciate the information and all the knowledge that you gave to us, because it was very, very useful. Is the information I was really looking for, because I already had the online store by someone created for me, but the service was not very good. So I'm very grateful for this information, because now I'm going to be able to do it myself. So I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for this opportunity. That's all.
Thank you very much, Purity. I think it means a lot to us as well to hear that, that this information is very valuable. Yes, leadership, you can go ahead.
No. Thank you for the appreciation. Yeah, we are happy that you are considering to act immediately, which is a good thing on our end. Yeah, just to emphasize on the AI store creator, it's on that plan. It's on the 379 plan. But you can still create a store on the 299 plan. You can still create a store there. However, you will need to have a bit of a tiny technical background, but that background you can get it on YouTube. It's that easy. So to get started, you don't need to worry about AI. It's there, but it's a starter. We are still testing the waters, so it's not too complex. And I think as we move along, just look at the, what do you call it, the pre-screening, even before you create an online store, what it is you need to take into consideration, like things like domains, where you can get that domain, how you can integrate that domain. Those things we need to have a session looking at those things, because I feel like they are very important if you are going to be moving forward to creating an online store. I think from my side, if there are not any more questions, my leader, we can conclude. I think I've recorded this session. I hope I did. I will share the recording on the groups. You can always go back to it whenever you feel like I just need to refresh. You can go back to it. We don't need to be doing these sessions on and on again. So thank you, guys.
Yes, well said, leadership. Thank you very much for the effort, for a wonderful presentation, very educational indeed, because in this modern time, we tend to buy into these things. We are mostly consumers into these things. Now we're going to be the makers of these platforms and sell our own products, which we always had inside of us, or maybe some of the plan or income which you can generate from these platforms. And the internet is something of which is taking, the world by storm, day by day. We have seen it that Europe has been dominating, Asia has been dominating these platforms. And I think it's about time now that even us as Africans, we take the opportunity, we explore these platforms, we use them for benefit, we use them for our growth. We delivered them to our people, and I think I'm grateful for that presentation and for that part. And I think this goes for everyone who was here with us here today. Thank you for taking your time, everyone, for joining us here today. I know it could be a very busy day. It's Friday, and Fridays are usually short days, so we don't want to take much of your time. We are very grateful for you to join. And for those who are here before as well, who just asked to excuse themselves because of responsibilities. And I think we need to just acknowledge them. We will share the video or the meeting, like Lugisa said, to all the people who are part of this webinar. We're looking forward as well to communicate with you in other platforms, like we have other WhatsApp groups. And maybe if ever you still want to connect more, you can just drop your contact details and then we can follow up with you. I'll be very grateful. I think Lugisa as well for us to follow, or maybe with Sabelo as well as with Bongani. Maybe they want to still go forward with this as well as Purity. Maybe you still have some personalized questions to guide you through about this online store or website for that matter. And then we can provide that assistant. From me, guys, that will be it. I'm gonna get back to my family as well.
Yeah, no, my leader. Thank you, man. In closing, guys, with an e-commerce store, you can actually sell products that are not there as long as you have pictures. If you are selling cosmetics, for example, and you've ran out of stock, it will have the pictures there. Okay, I'm selling face cream, I'm selling body lotion, and yeah, that type of stuff. So you can have those images there. People can purchase, and you can take that money that they use to purchase. You can go and buy your stock and make your markup. That is one of the advantages of e-commerce, if I may put it that way. You can even sell clothes. You can sell sneakers that are not there. You can get the money, get the sneaker, deliver it. Unlike a physical store, when someone enters your physical store, they want to buy what they see right now. So online, they see a picture. You can sell them the picture, but you can take their money, go buy the product, deliver it to them. They won't know.
I think that's a tip. That's a bonus tip for everyone to use immediately.
That's a bonus tip.
That's
okay,
a bonus
guys.
Tip. Thank you. Anyone with last remarks?
Remember the payment gateways, guys. I think I'm going to send the links on the group. PayFast and PayPal. You need those two.
Okay.
Any last words, guys, before we close? We just give you the platform. Last words, then we close.
Okay. Seems like people are applauding. Thank you very much, everyone. See you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, enjoy, guys. I'll share the recording once I've uploaded it. Let me stop the recording. Yeah, I think we are done for today. Okay, stop recording. Okay, cheers.